Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back again today, beginning of the week. Today's date is January the 31st and today I am trading with a brand new trigger system. It is called Pip Snagger, as you can see the name down here, Pip Snagger. The only difference between this one and the previous one, the trigger zones, is I've taken the HA bars, Heikin-Ashi bars from the bottom, and I put them up here on top, Heikin-Ashi candles. Now this system is great if you're struggling trying to read Japanese candlesticks. Now the system comes, as you can see here, 5 templates. This one that says test, it goes in the MT4 testers so you can back test on the weekend. Now I did make two versions. The first two, 1 and 2, is as you see right here, with and without the meter. 3 and 4, 3 would be with the meter and also including the multi-time frame awesome oscillator. And number 4 is obviously without the meter. So there's two different versions. So depending on if you like the awesome oscillator. I love it. But this was the original one I started out with. And then I included the awesome oscillator, which I can show right here. Number 3. Here it is here. Multi-time frame awesome oscillator. It's just one more confirmation that it's going down as we are below the waterline here. So it doesn't make any difference which one you use. They're both good. I like the awesome oscillator. We'll put the arrow back in here. That's to remind me that I wanted to be selling it. Now right at this time here where the line is, I drill down the lights and I am producing my daily trade plan. We can take a look at that plan. Here it is here. I just focus on the NASDAQ mostly today, as the daily and the 4 hours were up and it did say to buy, and the pound Aussie from the 4 hours down. That's why I said watch for a bearish trade, and that's why I sold the pound Aussie. Now if you're not putting together a daily trade plan, and you must do this at the beginning of whichever session you're going to trade. So if you're going to trade London and then New York, you have to do one for London and then you have to redo it again for the New York. But due to the fact that I don't trade London or Asian, if I was going to trade Asian, I would have to make one of these for Asian. Which only, I can do this in something like 40 minutes approximately. Doesn't take too long. And then you can easily pick which pairs you want to trade, but only get into trade when the charts are giving you a signal. Keep in mind, I also will be calling this the Holy Grail trading system, mainly because of this TZ indicator right here, the goal line on top of the timing indicator. This is what truly makes it. So if I put these two indicators on any trading system, for me, it truly is a Holy Grail trading system, because it keeps pumping out 100, 200 or more pips and ticks per day. So anyhow, if you want some more information about this daily trade plan, you don't have to get it from me, but you have to get it from somebody if you do not know how to make one. And this is probably one of the biggest reasons why you are failing. If you're down on the 5 minutes just looking at candlestick, you're going to have a lot of losing trades of course, if you're not going in the direction of the higher time frames. Keep in mind I do charge $100 a month for this. Now, if you have any questions about the daily trade plan, all you got to do is get in touch with me. Okay, now we can move forward. I just wanted to introduce this. I'll be running it probably for the next 3 months. Give everybody a chance, a good look at it, and then they can decide if they want to, if you guys are interested in buying it. So remember, they're Heiken Ashi candles. They're not Japanese candles. Very easy. Once you establish the fact that the trend is down, which it is, so you're just waiting for the blue candles to finish, and then when it turns red, and it's red down at the bottom, right on this line, perfect entry spot. And of course, if you got in here, down to here, that's almost 150 pips. But again, I'm sleeping here. I'm sleeping. This is New York, right in. This is New York here. This is the one I trade. This blue box is London. I am sleeping, and this is Asian, which I might trade once a month, maybe twice, but not that often. As I mentioned in the previous videos where I had the TZ and the timing here, and I nicknamed it the Holy Grail trading system. This indicator, these two right here, really helps to find the beginning of the up and down cycles within the market. This is also great for traders who love to scalp the markets on the 5-minute time frame. You can easily trade all 3 sessions 24 hours a day. Now this up and down cycles here, I call that the flow of the market, which is what I teach and what you must learn, or you'll never become a successful trader. So on this pound Aussie, let's see where I got in at. Didn't go much against me, just the way I like to trade. And I closed it out just being happy, and also that it hit the ADR low here. Locking in looks like 30 pips, and 30 pips on the pound Aussie paid out $2,118. Okay, let's move on to the NASDAQ. I ended up doing 2 positions, mainly because it was a huge move today. Look at that, it went, well, let's bring in the blue box properly. From the bottom down here to the top up there, you ignore the last 2 digits, it is 324 ticks. And I knew I wanted to be buying. So let's see. First one I jumped. I was so sure it was going to go up, but the very first one, which is right here, this is the first one I got in, and then when it did a bit of a pullback, I took the second trade because I knew it was going to go and give me more ticks. So this is the second trade that I took at 9:55 New York time. So it did the pullback, and this is where I actually saw it because I did close out the first trade. But then I knew I was going to grab some more ticks. I wasn't too greedy. So remember, keep in mind that the NASDAQ pays $20 a pip. Could have got well over 100, but again, I was happy. Looks like, let's see, has to be very close to 40, because 4 times 2 is 8. So let's just round it out to 40. It's very close to 40, just a hair under. But anyhow, 40 ticks on the NASDAQ times $20 times 10 lots paid $7,920. Remember, you can trade from the 5 or the 15-minute time frame, but highly recommended you're going to go at least in the direction of the daily and the 4 hours. And that is why I knew with 95% certainty it was going to go up. Let's take a look at the first trade in the morning I put in, and as I said, I was really sure it's going to go up. This one I waited a little bit for the pullback, and then we started getting the Heikin-Ashi candles turning blue. Got buy signals down here. Don't you just love the TZ indicator and the timing? And of course the indicator down at the bottom is the bulls and the bears. Took a while to kick in, but I knew it was going to go, and I closed it out here just being happy with 100. And I'm sure every trader in the world would be happy with 100 ticks. So it's 100, just 100 point, should be 100.1 actually. So let's just round it out to 100, forget the 0.1. So 100 times 20 times 10 lots, that's why you see it paid out $20,100. So a great way to start out the trading week on this Monday, January 31st. And I wanted to get this video out as quickly as possible. Keep in mind that I normally don't advertise it till about lunchtime, as I am showing my daily trade plan. But many days I'm done trading by 9 o'clock in the morning. It is just a little after 10 at this point in time. Close it out just 10:06 and 9:48. I just use a calculator. Wasn't hard to calculate today. Ended up with 170 pips and ticks, and those 178 ticks paid out $30,138. So if your system is not producing on a daily basis like my newest system, I call the name is Pip Snagger, and a lot of traders love using Heikin-Ashi candles because once you get in the trade right here, you can stay in the trade till this part, until the red candle, which is producing roughly well over 200 pips. So I love trading with Heikin-Ashi candles, and I'm sure you will love it also. If you want to get some more information, I recommend that you grab the Pip Snagger along with the daily trade plan. So let's see if you want some more information. Here it is right here, right below this video. Pip Snagger System, I do charge $250 for it. I teach how to trade the flow of the market. My Pip Snagger System has 5 gigabytes of training, and you'll get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. Now included, there's 5, as I showed you, MT4 templates, 10 custom indicators, and my favorite meter. Included are a lot of PDF books, a lot of Word documents, and 9 bonus videos. This is just bonus stuff, has a lot of education for you to help you succeed at trading. Now there's a lot of ways to trade, and I do teach a lot of ways to trade, and the more ways you learn, the better of a trader you will become. That is why I produce a lot of training videos, 50 to be exact. My number 1 way is a great way to trade, and when I actually took the trade, this did qualify for a great way to trade on the 15-minute time frame, or even when you're pulling the trigger here, that did qualify for a great way to trade. Now please put this video on pause. I'm not going to read everything here. If you have any questions at all, simple, pick up the phone, call me. Here's my number. If you live too far, you can send me an email. Here's my email address. Remember, there's an underscore right here. Now I really do prefer Skype, so I can keep track of all the traders and information. I can do free calls anywhere in the world. I can do screen sharing. I made it simple and easy. If you have Windows 10, Skype is already installed. All you got to do is click on this and we will have a connection. And through Skype screen sharing, I'll give you a free session, I'll answer your questions, I'll give you some tips and tricks, and keep in mind that there's no obligation to you. Now, if you click on this link right here, you'll see 35 screenshots of all the systems I've been building over the years. So that's just about the end of this video. Time to wrap it up, and if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trading day, probably tomorrow, the next video, again tomorrow, I want to wish you good luck with your trading, and remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.